Hello everyone, this is the Hassanite Angel with another video. This one's a bit different. I went through my old Deviant art, which I don't really use anymore, and just looked at some old characters of mine to kind of decide and figure out what character I wanted to redraw. This is one of my more original characters. Sailor Internet. I made her for what was SMOTC. It was a Sailor Moon across dimensions. It was a just giant Sailor Moon fan character battle group. Ended up changing the character a lot from the original sketch because I wanted this character to actually be the most connected and ambiguous character to where it could represent everyone and anyone. So instead of being a girl with blonde hair and blue eyes like most of my Sailor Moon OCs at the time, ended up doing a androgynous character with brown hair, brown eyes, and tan skin. You can very much tell that the character was of the time just based off of how I did her powers. It was very much memes and things of the time, like Neon Cat. I kept some aspects like they still have the mouse in their design, though it's not holding their hair back because I gave them a shorter, more androgynous style. And for a little bit, I played with the idea of keeping the Neon Cat, but making it a bow, and the rainbow being the cape. It's fun to revisit design with my current sensibilities and ideas and just completely and utterly overhaul it. Also because I was just like, okay, when you think of the internet, what do you think of? And the first things I thought of were Google Chrome and then Firefox, so I decided to give them a Fox companion to represent Firefox. I'm not very good at drawing foxes or animals, but I did my best. This is probably a illustration I'd want to redo once again in the future once I can draw animal proportions better. Actually didn't know beyond the basics what I wanted to do with their outfit. So I was just like, I'll just decide later once I get to that on the line art. Ended up deciding to keep curly hair and to have some of the original design aspects rather than completely overhaul the design. I thought it would be a nice nod to the original design rather than completely redoing it, because more people have textured hair than completely untextured hair. yeah, I ended up, at this point, I had thoroughly decided that the character would represent Chrome and their little animal friend would represent Firefox, so I ended up giving them a Chrome-based bow, and originally the skirt was going to represent Chrome. And I ended up turning it into a keyboard where they can type their attacks. It was kind of fun transforming the search engines and, I don't know, taking something like Google Chrome and turning it into a Sailor Scout. You know? And personifying it. Maybe it's just me, though. At this point, I still hadn't decided how I wanted to do. I didn't even know how I was going to do the colors for this, because the original colors were completely chosen at random, I think. Not gonna lie, I do not have much memory of the original design. I remember basic concepts, but beyond the basics, that they were going to use memes to attack. They probably would still use memes to attack. But the memes would change as certain memes became more popular and less popular, you know? I still haven't found a royalty-free music library. Well, that would have songs that loop long enough for my videos, because they can be anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour right now. Just because I'm limited in how fast I can speed these videos up. Because of the program I used. And I really struggled with the fur on the fox, but I really wanted to have them have an animal companion to replace the nylon cat animal companion they had. I even played with the idea of making the fox's average everyday form a cat that had a rainbow collar to reference this, but in the end I just kept it a fox and made its magical quote-unquote form a kitsune. It was nice. I don't really have a lot to say about this character since I don't remember exactly what they were like. Like, I have the old comics and stuff, but those were like, I did those in middle school. So it had to have been around 11 or 12 when I made it. It's crazy how much your like ideas can change as you grow. I'm not the best at muscles, but I tried to show a little bit of muscle definition. Ended up coming with the design where a G wraps around their ankle like that. And you can see a short sneak peek of the animation I've been working on. It is near the halfway point of being finished. So it's more likely that's going to be released at the beginning of next week rather than the end of this week. Just because I have been having to I basically worked on that most of the weekend and most of yesterday, but I have to take breaks especially to work on these other videos because these art pieces take a hour or two to draw, and then depending on how short I make it or how long I make it depends on how long I have to record the audio. Hopefully you all enjoy it in the end. I'm wondering if you all would like to see more videos like this, whether it's me revamping old characters of mine or personifying websites / logos / companies like this. And it doesn't just have to be into Sailor Moon characters. That's just the old sketch this started as. Ended up going with a very Google color scheme for it because in the end that kind of became this character's aesthetic, was this Google Chrome character. So I just kind of rolled with it. And I was like, you know what? They represent the two most used in my knowledge apps you use to search the internet. I'm actually tempted to make an entire team of characters like this that are like well-known internet things like Bing and stuff. I think it'd be a fun challenge, and then eventually doing a group shot. This video ended up being a little bit shorter because I didn't do all the extra stuff I usually do, since this was a very, at least for me, simple design with very simple shading because I was trying to emulate the old Sailor Moon style, like when I originally watched the first few seasons. Just wanted to have a good time with it. Ended up thinking about the character's personality while I was drawing, and I decided they are probably a college student. And they are non-binary because what is the internet if not androgynous? And I was thinking they probably want to have a job where they're working with technology. Yeah, it looks so different from the original design, but I'm way happier with this than the original design. Not just because the original design is very unoriginal and very dated and of the time, and this design looks more timeless. But this new design looks more like, I don't know, a character that would have their own show. Like, I could see this being the leader of an American Sailor Senshi team. Or even just a standalone Senshi that does their own thing, with the help of their Firefox friend, who I've named Meme. So you've got Chrome, who's Sailor Internet, and then their buddy Meme, who represents Firefox. I wanted to do a simple sketch of their everyday attire and how they interact. Originally I was going to do them and Firefox booping noses and cuddling, and then I was just like, I'm going to go for a more sassy angle. It's just what today feels like. Ended up doing a simple hoodie that says Air 404 gender not found, because that's A, a hoodie I want, and B, it's the most American college student look ever. It's just a hoodie. And of course, Meme is smaller as a regular fox rather than their magic form. This overall was just, I know I keep repeating myself, but I don't know what to talk about. Overall, super fun and refreshing, and I really enjoyed myself. You may get multiple character. How do I phrase this? Words are hard for me, which is why I don't like talking, but that's how I can do these videos. Basically, you'll probably get 2 characters from the same series this week, or like 2 videos related to the same series. So like, either you'll get 2 Yandere Simulator character redesign videos or 2 Sailor Moon character redesign videos. Just because I don't really have any other series. Like, I've seen Has-Been Hotel character redesigns, but I don't quite know yet how I would redesign each character. Meanwhile, for Yandere Simulator, I have a rough idea for certain characters of, okay, this is where I would take it. Yeah, but that's the plan for this week, is tomorrow doing a character redesign. I may think of an idea for one of the Has-Been characters and do that instead. Or I may just do another Yandere simulator video or a basic video where I do a story concept, probably of the story I'm actually working on. Yep, well, that's everything for this drawing. I don't really have a lot to add. So I hope y'all have a good one. Like and subscribe if you like it, and comment of what I should talk about during these